every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on a squad from the Big Ten, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. 1 game to determine the national championship. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Using his legs here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit. Getting set. Your second down. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36. When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
They need a yard here in third down to keep this opening drive going. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him the third down and hold up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
The Gamecocks have 1st and 10 here. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Trying to extend the play. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Now they'll run it on the toss. Breaking free at midfield. Running right through tacklers. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26.
Well, this is what the offensive coordinator told us yesterday, Chris, in our production meeting. They thought they had an advantage up front with the line of scrimmage, and on this opening drive, we continue to see the offensive line and this back putting up positive yards.
And the Gamecocks looking to keep this drive rolling. Tight end goes in motion. Ball handed off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Play number 7 on the opening drive, and it's 3rd and short. And the wideout goes in motion. The Gamecocks pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs.
Well, if you're going to win a national championship, when you get to 3rd downs, you've got to find a way to convert. And here on this opening drive, it's exactly what this offense has been able to do. This time on the ground, keep those sticks moving.
That's an important first down on that running play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opened.
And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Returner decides to fair catch this. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? The linebacker shifting around now. Direct snap to the back. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Now it's second down here. Off play action, he's looking to throw. And it's incomplete. There was no receiver in the area, and looks like it'll be an intentional grounding call. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And he drops back in the gun. Dumps it down to the back of the clock. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. That's a design quarterback keeper. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And it's a touchdown, but there is a flag down. Let's check out the marker. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. Buckeyes looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. Think about it. Over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, looking to throw it. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? As the first down is still going. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. Toss play to the running back going left. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Zero hesitation that time. He just got it, put it out to the right flat. Unfortunately, it falls incomplete.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. On the run here. Lets it go. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. A first down pickup tackle at the 45.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. And looking for a big play here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, South Carolina. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
Point after, knocked right through. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And looking to throw now on first down. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
There's a nice play by this defense after giving up a huge gain. They're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. That sack sets up a second down and long. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the second sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
So after consecutive losses, they got to come up with something here on 3rd and very long. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He'll take a deep shot here. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. The Buckeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown. First down. Looking to throw the football. He's going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points. Now they line up to kick the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They're going to throw for it on third and short. It's caught. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38. Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. Off the play fake on first down. The pass rush closing in. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Breaking through defenders. And he'll be brought down as time runs out here in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Gamecocks will kick this away to get the second half going. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
The shotgun running play call. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Let's go.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what. They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10.
Gorilla. Here we go.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So after the incompletion, it's second down.
42,
Or it's snapped to the back. Powerful running here. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in. critical third down play for this offense right here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On third down, he drops to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on fourth down.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
I can't believe the call here by this offense. A lot of teams, they're not going to keep it on the ground in this situation. 4th and 1, 4th and inches is one thing. But they needed more than that here. They line up and hit this defense right in the mouth and pick up a first down. Give a lot of credit to the big boys up front for making that happen. You talk about a confidence booster going forward.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. This time, a completion.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone.
Black 24. Black 24. Slab.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Receiver makes the catch. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
That's a second and goal play for the offense.
Here we go.
We go with a direct snap. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Needing a score badly, likely 4-down territory. Here comes third and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Automatic in the PAT. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air, and you keep it going here. Has the first down and more. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They stop him, but it's a first down. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Kirk just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but just no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
Crosses the 30. Heads out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been strong today. Well, he finally goes out of bounds down inside the 10, but that play sets up this offense in good scoring position.
It sure does. What a great play of creating momentum for this offense. Now you want to see if they give this back a chance to put it into the end zone now that they're first and goal.
Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And he's finally tackled down at the 2-yard line.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Third down and goal for the offense. Heading for the goal line, and now the ball's knocked loose. Touchdown, South Carolina. And the route is on.
Well, you talk about avoiding a disaster. That ball was on the ground, free for anybody to pick up. The offense picks it up, and not only that, they take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And they get set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll call for the fair catch here. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Short throw complete to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
On third and short, they hand the ball off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Complete with the running back, but can he get there? In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Looking to throw again. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They pick up the first down. Tackle at the 25.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Buckeyes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Pass caught, can he get in? Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Coming up, second down and goal.
Let's go. Ready.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
BAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Crosses the 30. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Hey, when it's your day, it's your day. This offense, and especially this running back, enjoying a monster day, putting up huge numbers and having a nice, big, comfortable lead.
He's past the marker and still going. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Gamecocks. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And this one will be fair caught. State offense comes back onto the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's going to take off here. Breaking free at the 35. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back.
And he lobs it deep down the middle. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Going the other way, can they catch him? Now the 40. Inside the 20. And he's into the end zone. But there is a marker down, so hold everything. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Now they get set to kick it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The offense falls on the fumble. Keeps possession.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple of choice words on the importance of ball security.
That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this.